mighty OD.
Dead breeze, we rap this shit. Where they pull them weapons quick and snitches be the death of it. Do you hear them? Here they come. Liquors balling out the slums. Here to tell you where I'm from.
Mighty OD.
Mr. Rick.
I need to show back these videos.
No, I sent you a link full of people talking what you talking, Rick. I sent you a link full of professionals, full of trainers, full of YouTube channels. I sent you multiple people telling you that what you believe. Again.
You're not in here. No. You see this? Look at the glove. No. His hand not in here. His hand is balled up right here.
All right. Now, Mark, let's see if Rick will tell you the truth or if he'll lie to you. Mark, now tell Rick to show you the punch where Wilder got rocked. And tell me he hit him the way Rick saying he did.
It don't matter what
Rick, it do matter. Now you negating what hurt Wilder.
Oh my gosh, Brock, I just told you earlier.
Wilder was hurt before that, though. He looked
See?
crazy.
Two different Wilder fans singing two different stories.
The punch don't have nothing to do with this. What we talking about?
Yes, it do,
what
Rick.
we talking about was his fist and the glove.
Rick.
What's his fist and the glove?
Rick.
That's what we're talking about.
Rick. When you watching a fight, Rick. When you are watching a fight, you what you doing is watching YouTubers who are showing you selective footage.
You never see exactly.
Coach that drugged him, the drugs that fell out.
Yeah.
The bull who still worked for him, Diane, the dude who still worked for him. That's who dropped the drugs. The one that still worked for him. Yeah, that guy. The one who was there when Tyson Fury got his hands taped. That guy.
Nah.
Yes.
What you see, Mark? Is his hand in his fucking glove?
Nah, Mark, that's not the question, Mark. The question is, what advantage did that give him? Now look at the punch that he throw when his hand is like that, Mark. Show me that Deontay Wilder was hurt from that punch, Mark.
What does it matter? You ain't got.
So Paco, if me and you about to fight a knife fight and I got a gun in my pocket, but I never hurt you with it, what the fuck does it matter?
I understand, but
No, because Rick is buying into the young Pharaoh shit.
I don't buy into all of it, but some shit was fishy, bro.
Paco, I'm not saying that his hand wasn't in the wrong place of the glove. I'm asking Rick, what advantage on which punch did it have?
This right here.
And Mark, the part that he pointing to on his hand, Mark, the part he pointing to on his hand, if it was as dangerous as Rick is saying it is, it would get taped like the knuckles, but it don't. But it don't.
And you talking about the temple shot?
That's what hurt him, Paco. I'm being realistic. Only reason he got hurt because he got hit in his temple.
Yeah, that's what really hurt him.
But Rick is saying that Tyson Fury hand being misplaced.
No, Rick is not saying that. What Rick is saying is, I'm not saying what the punch did, bro. Rick is saying that this motherfucker had his fist in the bottom of the gloves. He didn't have his fist in the joint to wrap the glove like that.
Rick, I'm not disagreeing with you, Rick.
Which he kind of known for. He is known for that.
Agreed. That's what I said to him, Pac.
Either whatever he had stuffed in there didn't work. He had to fucking.
All right. So listen. Let me move on to the next thing. If that's how Rick feel, how come all the excuses Deontay Wilder made, he never said that?
Like this and shit.
How come Deontay Wilder said he believed he had an egg weight in his glove?
It's in here.
Look, Deontay said that to me. I didn't hear that until Deontay said it.
And that's what I'm saying. The excuse that Rick is making, Deontay Wilder not making. On top of that, he got caught doing the same thing in the first fight. Pac, how come he ain't knock him out then?
I think the first fight was a lot different. I think all the shit happened before the fight, and then he really got fucked up with that temple shot. It was pretty much over.
This nigga had it.
But you, Brock, don't admit nothing was wrong. You ain't gonna
But that's not my concern. My concern is not what Wilder had going wrong in his life before he stepped in the ring.
He hit him right here with the shit. All right, so listen, fucked him up.
But Fury, that temple shot really fucked him up. It wasn't. He
Broke
couldn't come
him.
back from that, just like AJ.
Yup. Thank you.
You gotta be able to do like this with your glove. What would be the point?
Rick.
The point is,
Exactly, Mark. Exactly, Mark. Just like every boxer said, it serves you no advantage. It serves. Listen.
There might be something in there. If it's not, he don't got nothing in there, Mark. He don't got nothing in this part. How you know?
Hold on.
How you know they ain't got no metals? Nah, because sliding his hand in and out the glove.
But didn't he split his shit?
No.
Yeah, he split his shit.
He said he was sliding his hand in and out the glove. The coach was doing like this here, come to the side, and grab his arm there, slide his hand, his fist back.
All right. So look, Mark.
So he can hit you with this.
So look, Mark. He done got Mark. He got caught doing this. He done been caught doing this so many times in his career.
It is.
Nah, listen, Mark, he trying to steal points, Mark. He trying to steal points. He trying to steal.
Punch people in the back of the head, though.
He trying to steal. He trying to steal points, though. Exactly.
Right. Okay. So check this out. Mark, if you get hit, the glove is, this ain't nothing in this part because his fist is all the way down here. Ain't no padding right here. None. My question is, why would somebody think they could get away with doing that shit? I mean, I guess he tried it. He did it the first fight too. Oh yeah. He's known to do this.
Hey, Mark, can I explain to you why he do this?
But he's trying to say none of these punches was effective.
Listen, because they wasn't punches, they was slaps, they was flicks.
Oh, bro, how can you make an excuse for him doing that?
I'm not making, listen, y'all putting words in my mouth. Y'all trying to change the goalpost so y'all could be right. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said was he was flicking and stealing points. If the glove hits you in the hold on, let me finish. I'm not saying it's right, Rick. I'm telling you what he does. Rick, I'm not saying what he was doing is right. I'm telling you what he does. What he does is this. If a glove hit a fighter, and the fighter don't block, if a glove hit a fighter and a fighter don't block, if a glove hit a fighter and a fighter don't block, it's supposed to be a point for the fighter who threw the punch. What Tyson Fury does is he flicks his glove to steal points, to make it seem like he hit you when he never did. Rick, show the footage, Rick. So why are you showing them propaganda instead of showing them the actual fight? Because the fight proves me right. Rick is lying to y'all. That's why he's showing y'all selective shit. He won't show y'all the actual footage from the fight, which I sent him earlier. So he has it.
The actual footage from the fight is in fast motion.
Listen, y'all. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to what he's saying to y'all. You have to watch the propaganda or else you won't see the lie. Listen to what he's telling y'all. So nobody in that room has eyes enough to watch the fight and see that Tyson Fury is flicking his glove out and trying to steal points.
That's perfect, right? He got his hand up. I won.
How, Rick?
Look at the ball.
Rick, is he not flicking his hand, Rick, to try to steal points? Is he not touching? Is he not touching Wilder with the tip of the glove? Now, Rick, I just want you to show one thing, Rick. I want you to show the punch that dropped Wilder when he hit him in the side of the head.
I don't know why he thinks he got in the bed doing that. He does. I don't see how, but I mean, he's definitely smart. But I don't know why you don't think that's an advantage. Because I don't know. Because it's not really. It's not.
It's not, Rick. He's trying to steal points.
You ever hit somebody like this? Started doing like this.
But Rick, you can't do what he's. But Rick is trying to talk about hitting somebody without a glove on. It's not the same, Rick.
Like, you're really getting hit with a stick.
This how you hit somebody, and you don't hit nobody with this. And when you do like this.
Now look at the punch, Rick. He hit him with his fist, Rick. Rick, now look at the punch you talking about. Did he hit him with his fist, or did the glove touch Wilder?
They both did, bro.
Okay. Okay.
They both did.
Now on the punch where Wilder lost his legs, where did he hit him at, Rick? And how was the glove then, Rick?
No, Rock, what I'm trying to say is, what does it matter with that, though?
Because that's why he lost.
No, that's not why.
Yes, it is, Rick. He got hit in his temple and he never recovered. Rick, he got hit in his temple and he never recovered.
It don't matter when it happened. It could have happened the first round.
No, man. Now he putting a question mark out there and saying that something that could happen happened because his guy lost. Rick don't have no evidence. The same amount of evidence, Rick, the same amount of evidence that you have that it happened, I have that it didn't. You can't prove that that's what hurt Wilder.
Everybody says.
No, Rick, everybody's not. I sent you people who are saying the opposite. How come the people that agree with you are everybody and the other people don't exist, Rick?
What you said is you're talking about Floyd and them, which they got something to do with all these boys.
How do Floyd got anything to do with Tyson Fury, Rick? See, Rick, that's how little you know. The person Deontay Wilder worked for. Hold on. Let me school you to something. Deontay Wilder's advisor is from Floyd Mayweather's team. He got rich off of Floyd. He still works with Floyd. Tank Davis is a PBC fighter, Rick. Floyd's boy fights under the same banner as Wilder. You're wrong, Rick. You're making shit up.
You must have watched the shit, man.
What I'm telling y'all is this. Al Heyman is Floyd Mayweather's guy. I'm not disputing that Tyson Fury hand wasn't in the right place. What I'm saying to the people that hear this, what I'm saying to y'all at home, what advantage did it serve? His complaint is because it happened. His complaint is because it happened. It somehow helped Fury. But what happened, y'all, when I asked him about the punch that dropped Wilder? He don't want to talk about that. Because that's the punch that hurt him. It do matter.
The punch doesn't matter.
It do matter.
I could have hit you 3 rounds ago in your chest.
But you ain't fall 3 rounds ago. You fell when I hit you in your head. He fell when he got hit right behind his ear.
Go watch the footage a couple more times, man.
Come on, Rick, hold on. Let me show you something, Rick. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Paco bet his money on Wilder and agrees that the temple shot is what deaded him. Rick is making an excuse.
You can say temple shot back. Any shot can dead you. That's what I'm telling you. You can be woozy from getting hit 3 rounds later.
But he wasn't, Rick.
You're woozy from it. So if somebody hit you with a brick across your head, you're gonna fall.
Mark was making excuses for that, though.
No, I ain't making excuses for nothing. Now we gonna lie? What I said was Tyson.
You said even if he did, he put his glove a certain way so he could flick the fucking punch. That's what you said.
I'm not saying that that's a good thing. What I'm saying is, if I flick my glove, hold on. If I flick my glove, how did I hurt you like that? How did I hurt you like that? So how did I hurt you by flicking my glove?
You don't gotta ask that question when you cheating. You saying
no, listen. Hold on, Pac. Do Wilder punch people in the back of the head?
Yes, he does.
All right, I don't want to hear shit then. I don't want to hear shit then.
I didn't make an excuse for that just now.
But what I'm saying is I don't want to hear nothing about cheating. If Wilder is the king of punching niggas in the back of the head.
But who did what first?
Nah, Pac, that ain't right. That ain't how it worked. Who did what first?
tight as shit.
Get that right there. Just look
Your hand shouldn't be able, the boxing glove shouldn't be able to do that when this is going there.
We all know why it did that, Rick. But again, I'm asking you, on the punch where he dropped him and Wilder never recovered, is that how he punched him? No. No, it's not. So I just don't understand how we can forget about that punch, but we can harp on a bunch of...
admitted he could have been cheating.
I said that Tyson Fury cheated before this fight. He's known to do exactly what y'all saying he do.
There you go.
He does that religiously. But do he knock those people out? No.
And in my personal opinion was he was already fucked up before that punch. I think it was fucked up when the shit started.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is you don't have no proof for that.
None of this shit is an excuse. None of this shit.
It's not relevant, though. What's relevant is that people is out here saying Tyson Fury cheated, and they not showing good proof of it. They saying that he cheated, and that's why Wilder lost. They not saying that, oh yeah, Tyson Fury does this, and this is some cheating thing that he does in all his fights.
He did cheat, but nobody ever took back a match for cheating. That's just how boxing works.
But no, that's not. But what I'm saying is, you got to show me where the way he cheats in every fight. He did the same thing in the first fight, and he didn't drop Wilder, right? He did the same fight. He did the same thing twice against Derek Chisora, and he didn't drop him neither time. He did the same thing against Steve Cunningham. What I'm saying is this: Tyson Fury does this shit against everybody. But Deontay Wilder's the one who got knocked out.
When?
When he fought Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury stopped him.
He stopped him. He didn't knock him out.
Well, same thing to me. He stopped him. The fight had to get stopped because Wilder's safety was at risk. He wasn't throwing nothing. He was on the back foot. He was discombobulated. He didn't see the punches coming. Exactly. But Rick telling me that punch don't matter. Why that punch don't matter, Rick? He know why it don't matter. Because he's trying to stick to the narrative. The narrative is because Tyson Fury cheated, that's how he won. But like I said before, if me and somebody agree to a knife fight and I have a gun in my back pocket that I never use or I only pull out and never use, what purpose did it serve? You're saying Fury... In
real life shit happened though. Shit, you don't know. Just like Rick said, you could get punched in the chest and
die.
You could die. You might not feel that shit until a couple rounds later. You might be like, damn, that shit hurt and this shit.
But do you? But I want you to understand that's him insinuating on what happened, despite what we saw. So now we toss out what we saw with our eyes and we insinuate on a possibility of what could have been and run with it. That's what he just did. He just did that. He put the possibility in front of everything we saw. He said the things we saw didn't matter. He said what mattered was the possibility that what was going on for 3 rounds. Was every punch like that? If we gonna set a narrative, let's set every dot. Let's set every standard. Was every punch thrown like that? No, we need the exact count of how many punches were thrown like that. We need the exact count of how many punches landed. We need the exact count of how many punches thrown like that were headshots.
But I don't think it's fair because I thought he was hurt since the beginning. I just don't think none of it is fair.
And again, Pac, you could be right. But again, that's an insinuation that I'll never know.
None of us gonna know at this point.
So all we know is what we saw and what happened. But in the midst of everybody who's a Wilder fan seeing that, they said Tyson Fury cheated. When it first happened, they showed footage from the first fight. They were that desperate for an excuse before Wilder made some. Before Deontay came out and made excuses, they were so desperate for an excuse. They took footage from the first fight just to prove the man was a cheater. That shit crazy, bruh. And now they turned it into a race thing where I'm crazy, I'm cooning and buck dancing according to these niggas because I'm going to tell the truth despite what happened to the black guy.
That's not it. He got beat up, but you acting like everything.
But Paco, all of them ain't saying what you're saying. All of them are not saying what you're saying right now. All of them won't cop to he got beat up. Even if Fury cheated, okay, I'm fine with that. Even if Fury has illegal maneuvers and all that, okay, I'm fine with that. I understand what you're saying. I'll even agree with you to some extent. The point I'm making is you have matured somewhat in this conversation. You can at least say he did get beat up, though. They can't even admit that. They can't even admit that Fury laying his fat ass on Wilder had Wilder tired like he just ran 20 laps, nigga. They can't admit that much. Because everything that happened because Fury cheated. No other reason. Tyson Fury's not a great boxer. He's a cheater. Ishe Smith got to be eat shit Smith. Like they go off.
I watch Tyson Fury fight. I'm on that level that he cheated though.
But you seen him do it before. You seen him do it before though.
Yeah. That's how he fight. Like,
where was the
mean it's not cheating.
Where was the outcry when he beat them other people?
We ain't got it because it wasn't a pay-per-view fight. It wasn't a big super fight.
So because it's a super fight, now Tyson Fury's strategies and the techniques that he used is why he won. That's where I can't go with nobody.
But Fury old school, like he'll cheat. That's like he does. He already proved he's a fucking crackhead.
I mean, he's a cheater. I give that to you. Tyson Fury has done a whole bunch of things he shouldn't have done outside the ring. I'll give that to you too. Tyson Fury uses a methodology that is not legal. I'm fine with that, but so does Deontay Wilder. What if I said that Deontay Wilder, all his knockouts from back of the head shots had to come off his book and they just go on as decisions? Wilder would have half of his knockouts taken away. He would have half of his knockouts have come on illegal back of the head rabbit shots. They're not even rabbit shots because he be throwing bazookas to the back of your fucking dome, talking about I want to catch me a body in the ring. A person who says that in that sport, what happened to him deserves it. He deserves it.
That's part of it. Well, Mike Tyson talking about eating babies. He deserves that too.
What happened to Mike Tyson? He deserved it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike Tyson, I'm gonna say, and like I said, I ain't gonna switch the subject, but as a 34-year-old man, be 35 next month, I'm gonna tell you like this: any woman where you get close enough that she can say you raped her and you didn't know nothing like that was going on, I'm not even saying Mike did it. You ain't thinking straight. Your head ain't on the money. That's all that's the best way I could put it. You shouldn't even have those type of people in your circle. You shouldn't even be around people you don't know. So it's either one of two things. Either she lied or Mike actually did it. Either way, it's a bad look for Mike. That time in jail did Mike bad. When Mike came home, it was bad for Mike. Mike had the world in his hands, man. Mike Tyson was one of the most famous people on earth.
Yeah, from beating people to fuck up.
Exactly. How about that? He was the first famous person for that in my lifetime.
For sure.
There was never another motherfucker who was on the front of all types of magazines that had nothing to do with athletics, who was on talk shows.
And right now, that nigga just as famous.
Yeah, he brought it back. Yeah, Mike is an icon, man. People just love Tyson, man. That's the one thing about boxing. They love who they love. And this black-white stuff with Fury and Wilder is not real. Like, they both pray to the same guy, yo. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself for even putting this bullshit out here. Rick hung up because Rick he can't argue this. He won't even acknowledge the punch that ended Wilder. Can't have a conversation like that. But you gonna tell somebody to look that somebody is cheating and show them a propaganda video, a video somebody put together to illustrate that this person does this thing. But y'all don't look at the videos people put out there where they show all the back of the head punches Wilder throw out there. Why is that? Because I want to show the people that some people, fair is not in their mentality. Fair is not even in their thing.
But it goes for all of them. But I think Tyson physically cheated, went all out cheated on that fight. I do think that. I think he did everything he can fucking possibly do. Wilder got his ass whooped off it, that's what happened.
I think if I had to sum it up, I would try to do it in 3 or 4 things. First things first. Deontay Wilder was too heavy.
Yeah, I said that.
That's a fact.
I called the whole thing as soon as it started.
That's
I
a
said,
fact.
too heavy.
He was too heavy.
He looked dumb as shit when he took off the mask. I knew what the fuck was about to happen.
He was too heavy. What I should have said first, but also it happened before that. At the end of the second fight, after Tyson Fury got knocked down, he got scared that Wilder was going to win the fight because of a knockdown. So what he did was he chased Wilder around the ring. And he got off some really, really good shots because Deontay Wilder was backpedaling on the back foot. And he ain't good at that. So now, what he did in the second fight was he got with a person who specializes in knockouts. Hold on, I'm about to link Rick back in. You back?
Like you don't watch goddamn boxing over there.
Come on, man. Rick.
Got him on the head like 5 times in one match.
Rick, you missing a point that I hear your point, but you won't even acknowledge mine. So how can we talk about it, Rick?
I did acknowledge.
You won't acknowledge what I'm saying. You keep bringing no. Let me say what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I agree with you that Tyson Fury's hand was not where it was supposed to be, and that's illegal.
Right.
What I'm asking you now, can you show me where that hurt Wilder?
I can show you like 5 or 6 damn punches he hit him upside his head with the broad fist.
Yeah, you gotta show me that. Because the people who go hard for this and make YouTube videos, they don't even have that. You gotta show me that.
You watching the wrong YouTube
No,
video.
I'm not. Rick, I sent you a whole video of people who was making fun of those people earlier.
Yeah, but these bulls got something to do with boxing. They're not gonna.
No, they don't, Rick. They people like me and you. I made a channel. I got 1,000 views on a video before. These people build their channels up, Rick, for years. Rick, they're nobody until they build their channel up. Then the boxing community, which is super thorough, the actual boxing people, they actually acknowledge these people and start giving them events and paying them. These people are not nobody.
You did admit he cheated.
I said he does it all the time.
You do. Brock, answer this. When Tyson when his ear exploded, what did he get hit with?
The glove.
The inside of the glove.
How can you get hit with the inside of the glove, bro?
Because if you throw a haymaker and your fist is balled up where the tape is at, you're not even hitting him with the front of the glove.
You gotta help
You're
me.
hitting him with the inside. You're not even hitting him with the. You're hitting him with your balled up fist. That's like a damn brick.
Rick.
The gloves take the pressure off of people.
Rick,
That's why
Rick, see, hold on. Let me just jump in here real quick, because now you know you changing shit, right?
Yeah.
First you said he hit him with the front of his fingers. Now you saying he hit him with his fist. We already agreed. Hold on. We already agreed that that's impossible because his knuckles were taped. You would have seen white tape, Rick. Not skin.
I did see white tape.
So you saw the tape. So you saw the tape from his knuckles, Rick.
Yes, I seen the tape.
All right, so now, Rick, hold on, Rick. We're going to access this. We're going to break this down piece by piece. We're going to break this down piece by piece. So, Rick, hold on, Rick, wait. I'm about to ask you a question about a logical question. How can I see the tape from your knuckles and still see skin?
Because they don't tape your whole hand, Brock. If you ball your hand in the fist.
Think about what I asked you.
Look at the inside of the fist.
Think about what I asked you. You said you saw the tape from his knuckles, but you also saw skin. We know the knuckles are taped. We know the knuckles are taped. How could you see the tape from the knuckles and skin if the knuckles are taped and the hand is lowered in the glove?
All right.
So now, listen, y'all. The point I'm making to the people, the point I'm making is it obvious that tape obviously wasn't his knuckles, y'all. That's the point I'm making.
It's hard to cut somebody's ear, bro. It is hard to cut somebody's ear.
I'm not saying it's not, but it's not hard to burst somebody's eardrum.
It's hard to cut.
But it's not hard to burst somebody's eardrum.
It's not.
Okay.
Listen, when they tape your hands up in boxing, they don't tape your whole hand and all the way up to your nails.
They just tape your knuckles.
Right? What knuckles you talking about? The knuckles on your fingers or the knuckles that's connected to your hand?
The knuckles used to make a fist, Rick. The ones at the top. The ones that inflict damage.
The ones at the top. They just tape them, right?
Yes.
So no tape on the fingers then, right?
No.
So in the glove, that's what we seen. Fingers, a balled up fist and fingers.
So what I'm
fingers.
asking you is this, Rick.
In between of the laces.
Okay, so Rick, if I see fingers, right? If I see fingers.
My hand wasn't open either, right? So why your fist balled up all the way down there?
And that's how he hit him, right, Rick? According to you.
When he hit him upside his ear, he hit him with that broad part that's the inside of the glove where there's no pad in that. His hand was balled up.
Listen, y'all, this is how. But no, oh, you talking about with his ear when his ear bled or where he dropped him?
No, when his ear exploded, when it started bleeding all crazy.
Okay, and he's saying that, and Wilder said that he scratched him. That's what Wilder said. Wilder said he scratched him.
You got something for everything, dog.
How do I have something when Deontay Wilder said that? They asked him after the fight about the blood coming out of his ear.
When you get hit, you don't know what you get hit with.
Oh my
God. That's a fact.
Scratch his ear, Brock. With what?
But I didn't say it. Your king said it.
That's what he probably thought. It was a fight. You don't know what.
So the nigga who got hit thought something that Rick know. So the nigga who got hit thought something that Rick knows, y'all. Listen to this shit.
No, what I'm saying is you can't answer how he got scratched in his ear.
But neither can you. What you're doing is making it like you can.
I can answer it.
No, you can't, Rick.
It's hard for a glove to do that, though.
No. Pop, he punched him with raw fist. That's how I can explain what I'm talking about. You can't tell me how his ear got scratched then. Did he bite it?
But you can't tell me neither. You giving me your explanation, Rick, and you telling me it's facts. Just like a second ago, Rick.
Like the laces or the fingers or something.
But Rick, just like a second ago, Rick, you gave me a possibility of something that could have happened. A second ago,
if the fist was proper in the glove, that would have never happened. His ear wouldn't exploded like that. That's where he punched him at with the inside of the glove.
But Wilder claiming that his ear never exploded.
I'm saying you in the fight.
It's cauliflower, no.
You watch it.
So now,
you can 100 shit happen in the fight. You don't remember everything you did in the fight because your adrenaline is pumping. You don't even know half of the shit you did in the fight.
What I'm saying,
you can't count how many times you pop a nigga upside his head.
So you only really can speculate.
And that's what he's doing.
No, but that's what you gotta do.
No, you don't. You can go off of what you saw, not speculate. You can use your eyes, not insinuate.
Say for instance, he said, hold on. Say for instance, he said an egg weight. It could have been a fucking regular weight. It could have been any fucking thing.
Paco, anybody who think he had a weight in his glove is crazy.
Nah, he ain't had no weights in his glove.
No, I ain't saying that, but I'm just
Wilder said that.
With something you wouldn't know.
Wilder said that.
No, only reason Wilder said that because he got knocked upside his head with a goddamn fist with no goddamn padding on it.
Wilder said that because he's immature and he can't take an L.
Show me all these when Wilder say all this, man. I need to see.
I sent it to you.
I ain't seen none of this.
I sent it to you. I said you ain't never hear the speech where he said your king is here, your king is in good spirits. Tyson Fury is a cheater.
No, you talking about after the fact, bro?
Why does it matter when he said it, Rick? If somebody say they're gonna kill somebody on Tuesday or next Wednesday, why does it matter? You say what you say. Watch what you say. How you say it whenever you saying it.
It's a lot of things he can't even say, bro.
No, but he does say them. You want to excuse him for that. I'm not going to.
He say some things. He can't say a lot of things that he really want to say.
Rick, he said that his trainer spiked his water. He said that Tyson Fury had an egg weight in his glove. He said that he had a pre-existing injury in his leg. He said the suit was too heavy and it drained him. He said the LED lights messed up his eyes. He said all this shit. But he ain't say nothing.
I heard the media say everything you just said. I heard the media say all
well,
that.
You need to pay. Rick, I got a boxing channel and people y'all might think that I'll be doing other shit.
I heard the media
What I
say
want y'all
that.
to know is this. If you watch Wilder's Twitter, if you watch the YouTube channels, the respectable ones, see the people he watching, those propaganda niggas, they don't talk about that shit. They don't put that out there because they don't want to paint Wilder in the light that he's in.
You point when you talking about AJ, but when you talking about Wilder, you're biased.
How am I biased when I'm talking about Wilder? Name one thing I said about Wilder this whole time I've been making these videos that's not true. Name one thing.
First or second down, I even heard you admit Tyson cheated just a little bit.
That's not even true.
You don't even say
Pop, go back and watch the videos. Tyson Fury does that just like Wilder punches people in the back of the head. If you don't hold Wilder accountable for punching people in the back of the head, I don't want to hear shit. See, Rick, you see this shit you just kicked? I want y'all to know, listen, y'all, I'm going to say what he just said. He said, listen, y'all, this nigga just said, punching somebody in the back of the head with padding is different. Y'all, it's illegal.
But that's a fight.
I didn't say it wasn't.
That's an illegal fight move, right?
See, Paco, here you go with your language bullshit. What does that mean, Paco? Now I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire for trying to play Willy Bobo.
You ain't allowed to punch below the belt. Niggas get punched below the fucking belt.
Okay, so what's y'all point about what Tyson Fury did? Got these niggas.
I just told you what he did.
The fist in the glove.
Nah, Rick, you ain't listening to what Paco's saying, obviously. Paco just said it's illegal to punch below the belt, yet niggas get punched below the belt. So again, okay, so listen to me, people, for 2 seconds before I get cut off. If Tyson Fury, listen, y'all, if Tyson Fury has his hand in the wrong part of the glove and Wilder is punching people in the back of the head, it's all illegal, right, y'all? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So listen, y'all, what they're going to try to do, listen, y'all, I'm going to try to tell y'all what they're doing. They're going to try to make one robbery and one burglary. They're going to try to make one worse than the other one. That's their opinion, y'all. Listen, y'all, no, they're not, y'all. They're both 1-point deductions. They're both illegal 1-point deductions. Listen, y'all, they're the same illegal tactic.
In the wrong part of the glove, there's a 1-point deduction.
1-point deduction. As you have heard, listen, y'all, I will prove it to y'all. I will prove it to y'all. We have seen the referee pull Tyson Fury gloves down and say his hand wasn't in the glove before. Y'all remember that? We have seen the referee threaten to deduct him a point if he continues to do that. Haven't we seen that, y'all? Just like punching in the back of the head. Hold on. Listen, y'all, we've seen many fights where the referee stops the fight. We've seen many fights where the referee stops the fight and says, hey, no punches to the back of the head. I'm gonna deduct 1 point. We've seen this, y'all. So they're both 1-point deductions. We've seen people get hit below the belt and the referee say higher.
So you saying the ref was 100? He was straight?
Okay, y'all. Listen, I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all how straight that referee was, y'all. I want to show y'all how straight that referee was. When Luis Ortiz had Wilder in the corner beating the shit out of him, he stopped the fight so Wilder's corner could check a cut. That's the same guy, y'all. Which is illegal, which he should not have done.
That was the first time or the second time?
No, the first time he fought Ortiz, yes. But y'all see how it worked, y'all? Y'all see how real bias, y'all see who really has the bias, y'all? Listen, y'all, I'm calling things fair. They're trying to say something is worse than the other thing, y'all. Who's biased, ladies and gentlemen? I'm calling two things a spade a spade. Listen, y'all, I'm calling a spade a spade. They saying that one is a heart and one is a spade. Who has the bias, people?
You know why I say it's worse than the other thing?
Because you like Wilder.
No.
Yes.
I ain't got nothing to do with Wilder. I don't care who wins, bro.
That's not true.
I don't give two shit.
I care.
I know you do.
But listen, this is what I'm about to say. It doesn't matter because your boy didn't get caught during the fight. So they ain't deduct a motherfucker thing. You can get hit upside your head for how many rounds they fought? With wrong fist.
That's not my point. My point is
Tuesday, a referee can be straight. On Friday, if a nigga pay him off, that nigga ain't got. It's not the same.
yeah, but that's Wilder's referee. He done ref so many of Wilder's biggest fights.
Bigger name than Ortiz.
Listen,
brother.
y'all. Now they're suggesting or insinuating corruption. They have to go left, right, up, down. They have to do all this shit because they can't accept he got his ass whooped. Listen, y'all. Before Rick called me back, Paco was on the phone saying Fury whooped his ass.
He did whip his ass.
But now Paco's singing a different song.
I'm saying something was wrong with him though.
But no, but a minute ago, my only question I want to know is that why Tyson Fury won because he cheated?
Fury whooped his ass in real time speed. But then when you slow the fight down and start watching the highlights, slow motion version, and see what the fuck he was doing,
I've watched
then
it.
you know how he got a fast walk because he got hit upside his head so many times.
But
This shit wasn't right.
Rick, what I'm saying to you is this. All right, listen, y'all. For the sake of an argument, I want y'all listen, because this is the only way I'm gonna be able to get it out. Let's say everything Rick is saying and everything Pac is saying is true. I want to pose y'all. Let's put all that in a true bag. Now let's put this in a true bag too, y'all. Tyson Fury ran at Wilder from the opening ding, got in his chest, never let Wilder cock back, and continued to put his heavy ass body on Deontay Wilder, draining an already overweight Deontay. But listen, y'all, even though those things that I just named happened, Fury won because he cheated.
Nah. I don't care who wins. I told you that.
It's not about that, Rick. I need to know what point you're making.
After I got knocked upside my head so
Rick,
many times.
I need to know what your point is. Okay, we agreeing that he cheated. Now, if you're not saying that the cheating is why he won, then what are you saying?
The point is that you're saying that this boy ain't getting knocked upside the goddamn head that many times.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I said was the punch that ended Wilder.
You did say
what
that.
I said was the punch that ended Wilder.
At first, when I talked to you about this, you said he didn't cheat at all.
That's not what I said to you. That's why I wish I recorded shit. I was sparing you, Rick. But now you on the no-fly list now. Now I'm gonna record your shit too because I never told Rick that Tyson Fury never cheated. I told Rick. Hold on, wait. Let me tell y'all what I said to Rick when we wasn't on the phone. I asked Rick. He's done this to other people and hasn't knocked them out. Why did Wilder go down? And Rick couldn't give me an answer. He's done this in multiple fights. He did this against a cruiserweight and didn't stop him. But he stopped Wilder.
Bro, I told you every man has his day. How many times I tell you that?
I agree with you.
And Brock not even admitting how tough Wilder is. Wilder they had to throw in a fucking towel because he couldn't fucking beat him.
No, they threw in the towel. They threw in the towel because if he kept standing there taking that type of punishment, he would have been in a fucking hospital. That's why they stopped it.
Three fucking knockdowns to win a fucking.
No, it wasn't about that, Pac. When he had him in that corner, Pac. When he had him in that corner, Pac, he was hurting him.
He could knock him down 3 times in a fucking round.
So now that's the new goalpost move. Now the fight ain't legit unless you knock somebody down 3 times in a round, according to Paco.
That's how it worked. That's
that ain't how it worked, y'all. This is how boxing works.
If somebody fall 3 times in a round, the shit is done. There ain't no more fucking boxing.
Right, dog. unless there's no 3 knockdown rule. Some people.
Which is normally a boxing match got 3 knockdown.
What I'm explaining to y'all is we ain't gonna sit here and argue about technicalities that didn't occur. His team threw in the towel
because he didn't get knocked down 3 times.
No, because he was getting his ass whooped and he wasn't throwing back. He was defenseless. He was not defending himself.
You're right about that.
I know. Because that's why people throw in the towel.
All I'm trying to say is, Brock, that you admitted his hand was in the glove.
Yes, on some punches. I've said that 1,000 times. I'm not saying he didn't. What I'm saying, the statement that I made was the punch that ended Wilder. The punch that ended Wilder was a clean overhand right. It do matter because that's what killed him. He never recovered. His equilibrium was knocked off balance, Rick. He couldn't recover.
I told you, bro, I could have hit you 3 rounds ago with this same overhand right. you could have been woozy for 3 rounds. Your shit is off. You slow motion a little bit.
So listen, y'all. He's right. That could happen in a fight. But Wilder done been in 40-something fights, and that ain't never happened, y'all.
I mean, I told you, every man has his day. This shit happens.
So listen, y'all. Tyson Fury couldn't have had his day, and Wilder lost. All this other Willy Wonka shit had to
Tyson
happen.
Fury is a better boxer than Wilder.
Agreed.
Everybody knows that.
And we
Agreed.
definitely know that. Yeah.
Agreed.
Better feet work, better hand work.
Exactly.
Wilder can't box.
Taller,
Slugger.
more reach, all of it.
But if you ask me, he still can't beat him. And Fury, my second favorite boxer, Ben.
I told you he can't beat him, and don't think that because you admitting that you weaseling out your. Well, they not fighting the third time, so you good anyway.
That's Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis. That's all this is.
Who?
Yeah.
That's all this is.
Similar.
If Mike Tyson would have caught Lennox with a lucky punch, he'd have been out of here.
Yeah,
And that's
for
the
sure.
same thing about Wilder, and and I explained that to you, Pac, when we first started this argument. He gonna get in the ring with somebody that he can't land that lucky punch on, and that's gonna be the end of him. And listen, y'all, to toot my own horn. Remember, the first place y'all heard it at was the ODTV boxing when I said the boy didn't want to fight and they wouldn't fight again, y'all. It's off. Wilder's fighting Charles Martin. Joshua and Fury are finalizing. It's off. Wilder's mediation was not for a third fight, y'all. It was for money. I know y'all all got that news by now.
For that.
So what I'm saying is, Brock was right again.
We have a runner. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, y'all. Y'all see this? Listen, y'all. Listen. Hold on. Wait. Listen, y'all.
Got somebody that took the belt and ran with it.
Listen, y'all.
Yeah, he did.
Listen, y'all. Deontay
I'm
Wilder.
running now,
I want y'all to notice something.
now
I want y'all to notice
because
something.
you
I
put
want y'all to notice
that
something.
glove gate on
I
me.
want y'all to notice something. I want y'all to notice something. A. Deontay Wilder said all those things about Tyson Fury, but never took him to court in no type of litigation about Glovegate. I want y'all to
tried.
notice that. No, he didn't, y'all.
He
The
tried.
mediation
Don't
was
you
about
know that?
money. Listen, y'all, the mediation was about money. It was never about Glovegate.
It was, but he said he wasn't going to do him for that, though. Wilder said he wasn't.
Okay. Second of all, this is what I want y'all to really notice and look at. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to understand who you're dealing with when you're talking about Deontay Wilder. Who has he ever fought, y'all?
Nobody.
This is
Tyson
what.
Fury.
So what I want y'all to understand, I'm about to do something that y'all never heard me do, but I'm gonna give a round of applause for Deontay Wilder for Kevin Federlining the shit out of professional boxing. Give this man a right. He's not a boxer. He was a failed basketball player, and this man found a way to make $50+ million off a lie. How about it, y'all? How about it? Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was some player shit, Wilder.
That guy's not a boxer, bro. Come on, man.
He's not. He's the one who said, I don't have to run. He's the one who said, I don't have to train hard. No, he was beating bums, y'all. Listen, y'all, he was beating bums.
He was boxing Fury for 12
Listen,
rounds,
y'all.
knocked him out.
Listen, y'all. Y'all know I'm on the phone with two casuals if they saying it don't matter. So listen, y'all. Why do we put Teofimo up there for beating Lomachenko? Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I want to show y'all what they. This is.
He's not a boxer.
The first Fury
He's not a
fight, he was in
boxer.
there for 12 rounds.
He's not a
He knocked that
boxer.
nigga the fuck out.
Okay, listen, y'all. I want to show y'all. I want to point that you're shooting so many things. I can knock them all down one by one. A. When he fought Tyson Fury hadn't fought for what, 3 years, came back, fought 2 cruiserweights and was out of shape. So listen, 2 cruiserweight fights, right, Paco? 2 cruiserweights after 3-year layoff and had you ready for a heavyweight championship fight. Good job, Paco.
Wilder was his third fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
Wilder
job,
was his third
Paco.
fight.
2 cruiserweight
Wilder
fights,
was his third fight.
but he ain't fight nobody before Wilder. How can 2 nobodies get you ready for a person that you telling me real? Exactly.
He lost, so he really
I'll move on, y'all. I'll move on, y'all. The best fight Wilder ever has fought was when he outboxed Bermain Stavern.
All right. Who Fury fight?
You're making my point for me. Listen, y'all.
That's my case.
Listen, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want to show y'all something. This is the channel where Brock says Tyson Fury never had a title defense. This is the channel where Brock says that Tyson Fury has never beat anybody except for Klitschko and Wilder and Derek Chisora, the UK gatekeeper. But let me hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all how delusional this nigga Paco just got. My dog is AJ. He got a better resume than both them niggas combined. Just like Wilder did, right? Just like Wilder did, right? Oh, okay.
AJ be getting slid on his motherfucking pockets, bro.
But as I said before, listen, y'all. I made a statement a long time ago. I told Paco, but AJ got his shit back. Wilder won't. Who was right, y'all? Who was correct, ladies and gentlemen? Because I know Wilder.
He didn't get a chance.
No, listen, y'all. All right, let me get into that. Let me get into that, y'all. So listen, y'all. He had a contract. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, he had a contract. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear him saying facts, right? Listen, y'all. Y'all hear him saying facts. Paco's saying facts. Rick is saying he never had a chance. But listen, y'all.
That's facts.
Listen, y'all. I want to show y'all something. Deontay Wilder had a legal contract after the fight was over. That if whoever lost, hold on, let me finish my statement, please. Let me finish my statement, please. You trying to cut me off because you know I'm about to bury your bullshit. So let me finish what I'm saying. He had a contract that said whoever lost got a rematch. It was a rematch clause for both fighters, y'all. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. The problem here, y'all. The problem here, y'all, is Deontay Wilder. Listen, y'all. The problem is Deontay Wilder didn't say nothing while he had that contract. He ain't opened his mouth till after it expired, and then he said Fury was running from him.
2020, right? In 2020, right?
Listen, y'all. I want to explain to y'all what happened, but they're talking over me because they don't want y'all to know the truth. Y'all can go look this up. It's public record. It's public record. It's all over the internet. Multiple boxing channels have covered Deontay Wilder letting the contract expire. Then what? Remember, y'all, when the fight first ended and he ain't say nothing for months? We didn't hear from him for months.
I know all about that.
Listen, y'all, he had a contract that he could reenact. Listen, hold on. Let me say this. When AJ lost, y'all, or when Dillian White lost to Alexander Povetkin, as soon as the fight was over, he said, we're activating our rematch clause. Listen, y'all. When did Wilder activate the rematch clause? He didn't, y'all. He let the contract expire. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So what y'all want me to believe is that was an accident. That he was quiet until the contract expired on accident.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Cause you're a Wilder fanboy. Cause you're a Wilder fanboy. That's why. That's the only person who would make that claim.
Stop popping these things.
Listen, y'all. Wilder let the contract expire, and he telling me that it was a coincidence, y'all.
Bro, it wasn't 2020 where fucking the motherfuckers couldn't play sports at all.
But listen, y'all. Did people fight in 2020, y'all? Yes. Did we have pay-per-view fights in 2020, y'all? Yes. So my question is not why the fight didn't happen. My question, y'all, is why didn't he activate the rematch clause? That's a binding document that gives him an automatic third fight.
What do you want? He was scared then, huh?
No, this is what happens in the sport of boxing sometimes, y'all. Y'all will see somebody fight and they'll lose, and then you'll see them walk away from their belts, kind of like what Lomachenko is doing with Teofimo Lopez. He don't want the rematch. He don't feel as though he can win.
Teofimo Lopez, that's not the same, though.
It is the same, y'all. When Joshua lost to Ruiz, he automatically activated the rematch clause. When Dillian White, who don't even have a belt, what he has is a #1 contender spot. He activated the rematch clause for his #1 contender spot.
I don't know what you want that man to do.
What I want him to do is activate the rematch clause and show he wants the third fight. Not wait until it expired to start talking shit.
So you don't want shit? This shit expired.
I don't care because I'm about to get undisputed. I'm about to get undisputed. That's all I want. That's all I want. And Wilder held that up. Wilder held that up when he was offered $100 million. He held under.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
AJ ain't unbeatable, bro.
Nobody said that. I didn't say I wanted AJ to win. I said I want undisputed. I want the best to fight the best. That's what I want. I want Earl Spence to fight Terrence Crawford. I don't want Earl Spence to run from Terrence Crawford.
Why you want Fury fighting Wilder again?
Because Wilder's not one of the best. Because Wilder's not the best. Fury and AJ are the clear-cut best. AJ ran through all the big names faster than anybody. He got the belts in the heavyweight division faster than anybody. Fury came back and pulled off a perfect chess move.
Bruh.
Fury ensured a big money fight. That's what he did. I told you that, Pop.
Yeah.
It's on. I got it on the show.
But why though, bruh?
Why did he do what?
Why did he destroy the fight? Why didn't he sign the contract? He was scared, right?
No, he don't want the fight. Wilder don't care nothing about that. Listen, let's go off of the things he said. Wilder said his legacy was going to be 51-0. At that time, that would have been one better than Floyd Mayweather. Wilder said
and
this.
It was an unpredictable year. Like, you really going
I'm not disputing that. I'm not. No, listen, y'all. Listen.
What does it matter what he said? I mean, he don't know. He can't. He don't know the fucking future.
Agreed.
Nobody.
He don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. That motherfucker can get a car.
I'm just telling you how he was thinking. Listen, y'all. He was cherry picking.
You're supposed to think like that, right?
Nah, you could think like Joshua. I want to fight the best. I want to be undisputed champion.
Got his ass kicked.
It don't matter if you lose if you try. It don't matter.
That was the worst ass whooping since our league.
Oh, the knee.
That's a
He
lie.
was on his fucking knee.
That's a lie.
The fuck out.
That's a lie. We done seen people.
I never seen a fat bull get jiggy like that.
Because you don't know nothing about boxing if you don't know about Andy Ruiz.
And then the second time around, this nigga dancing like fucking Michael fucking Jackson, dog.
So listen, y'all. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. So if you box like Tyson Fury, now listen, y'all. He said Tyson Fury was his second favorite boxer. Joshua got a higher. Listen, y'all. Joshua got a higher knockout ratio than Tyson Fury.
He knocked out Ruiz.
But listen, y'all. If Wilder,
Ruiz one of my favorites, G.
That nigga got hands, Rick.
But you hear me on my show saying that before the fight. You hear me on my show saying before the fight, Andy Ruiz is not a tune-up. Andy Ruiz done been in title fights. Andy Ruiz was undefeated for about 30 fights.
AJ came to America and seen what the fuck it was about.
So what I want y'all to understand is this, but Rick, you're not putting it in context. Anthony Joshua was supposed to fight Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller is 300 pounds. Joshua was overweight because he was about to fight a 300-pound motherfucker. Jarrell Miller popped dirty for steroids, and he switched him in, and I said on my channel, Andy Ruiz is not a replacement. He's a legit fighter.
I told you that day he probably might lose.
But listen, y'all, I want to say something, y'all. Tyson Fury fought Derek Chisora twice, who none of us really care for. None of us here respect Derek Chisora. But listen, y'all, hold on, wait, listen, y'all. Listen, y'all, Tyson Fury fought Derek Chisora twice and didn't knock him out, but he stopped Wilder. But listen, y'all, Joshua was the only person in boxing who's ever knocked Andy Ruiz down. Andy Ruiz has never been knocked down, other than the Joshua fight in his career. But that don't matter, y'all. I'm showing y'all bias. I'm showing y'all bias. That don't matter, though, y'all. According to them, that don't matter. They just praised Ruiz. Listen, y'all, hold on. Listen, y'all, they just praised the man, but gave Joshua no credit for dropping him.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing. I can care less who won that fight.
So when did Andy Ruiz become one of your favorites?
All I know, when he knocked Joshua out and I seen them hands.
Exactly, y'all. Yeah. But when Joshua dropped him, it don't matter, y'all. Y'all hear this shit?
I mean, I ain't say it didn't matter.
Listen, y'all, he just literally said it didn't matter. He just said that.
My man was a champion. How about that?
Andy Ruiz was a champion for a week, nigga.
He was a champion.
And Joshua came back and outboxed a boxer.
Like he was overweight.
Listen, y'all. Oh, now listen, y'all. Now they're making now Paco's making excuses for Andy Ruiz.
Right. We knew he was gonna win.
I did. Paco didn't because Paco bet his money on. No, he didn't. He ain't bet on Ruiz that time. He was scared.
I wanted my money back when I found out he weighed 285.
So now what people go through in the world is now a reason why you should get your money back in a bet.
Yes, I'm not saying I can't get my money back. I already bet the fucking fight. The nigga weighed 285.
So what? That's on him.
The nigga's as big as me, and he weighed 285, dog.
Yeah, but when Tyson Fury
He
was
wasn't gonna win that fight.
Paco, but when Tyson Fury was out of shape, you gave Wilder credit for those knockdowns.
Wilder wasn't in shape. That 15 pounds was like 30 fucking
No.
pounds.
I'm talking about the first fight when Wilder knocked him down.
Yeah, Tyson Fury wasn't on them hormones.
Oh, here we
Yo,
go.
Adam Boris fucking nuts and
Was
shit.
was he on them hormones?
Yes, he always on them hormones, right?
Was he on something when he fought Wilder?
Was he on them hormones?
This what I'm saying, y'all. They can't take the loss.
Dog, he be eating
I'm just saying.
You just saying different things that you believe could.
You gotta do a lot of shit just to beat this man. Like, this a bad man.
So watch. So now watch when Joshua beat him.
And Fury said that. He said,
Watch when Joshua beat him.
Toughest fucking heavyweight.
Man, you gotta be a bad man. You had to, you know what I mean?
Watch when
Hormone
Joshua
up,
beat him.
Put your hands in gasoline for a couple weeks.
Now
and
listen,
really
y'all. If you're not a casual, what I'm about to say, if y'all watch boxing, for the people who truly watch. For people who truly watch boxing and they understand boxing for what it is, I want y'all to understand something. I just want to say this to y'all. Y'all all know. I bet you Tyson Fury don't run down on Joshua like he did Wilder. He don't come forward like that. He gonna backpedal. I promise y'all this.
He gonna whip his ass.
Just remember I said this, y'all. Remember how as soon as the bell went ding, 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 he ran right at Wilder and start getting in his shit. I bet y'all he don't do that to Joshua.
He gonna beat him up for 12 rounds, dog.
I know he not, because he's not going to slip his hand in the glove because everybody on him.
I bet you he do.
Exactly.
I bet you he do.
I bet you he don't.
I bet you he
I
do
bet
do
you
it.
don't slip his hand in that glove.
I bet you he do it. Because that's what he do, Rick. He do it all the time.
They ain't playing that shit, bro. They not.
Yeah,
The fight
want
probably
him
ain't
now.
even going to be in the UK. It's the first one probably
they're
going to be in the
on him
Middle
now.
East. The second one probably going to be in America.
That boy ain't fight. That boy ain't gonna never fight again, dog.
Who, Wilder?
Nah, goddamn, Fury.
Fury going to
He
fight
gonna
Joshua next.
He gonna fight.
Nah, I'm just, if he fight Joshua, he's done. He's never gonna fight again after that.